Hey, this is Jen and you're watching BPD Woman Shorts. In today's twofer, releasing two back-to-back shorts today, I'm going to talk about how a dysregulating event can slow down your day and tire you out and how you can keep going. Let's talk about it. So, you do in the course of your day. You got a full day packed, you got lots of things going on, and then bing, bam, boom, something interrupts your day. Maybe it's an upsetting phone call. Maybe somebody cancels on you. Maybe there's inclement weather. Maybe, like happened to me the other day, you get a flat tire or something else happens while you're driving and it totally flummoxes your day. And this happened to me the other day. So let me tell you how I dealt with it. So I had a pretty back-to-back day with my clients, and I was coming from one client going to another, and I took a curve the wrong way and I blew out a tire. And I was probably about 5 miles from home where I had another vehicle and I was just going to swap them out, continue on to my clients. So I pulled over immediately and this tire was blown. I mean, the hubcap flew the fuck off. Like, I did it real good. So I texted my clients, right? So, okay, the first thing I know is that what do I have to do here? I have people waiting on me, so I have to let them know that I'm going to be late. So this is taking accountability and responsibility and being communicative, right? And I know that things like fear or thinking that someone may be angry with you for being late can creep up and can keep you from reaching out and being communicative, but I want you to think about what happens if you don't reach out. So I reached out and I said, hey, I'm going to be about 20-40 minutes late. And I had about 3 clients in the queue that were going to be affected by this. I said, but I will be there. I got a flat tire. Well, I wasn't able to make it home. I was about 1.5 miles from my house and I had to pull into a library because I was just on the rim and I was going to do a lot more damage. So, okay, now I got a problem solved. Now I can't just continue on like I was going to and switch out the cars. Now I've got to deal with the problem right now. So I called my insurance agent and I called roadside assistance and she put me in touch with roadside assistance and they were just totally incompetent. I filled out the form. He didn't get the form. He didn't know what my policy number was. I could barely understand him. He wasn't dispatching anyone. I was like, you know what? This is a waste of my time. Right? So again, this is the second thing, determining what is the most effective way forward. Do I keep on the line with this guy? Do I try to change the tire myself? Do I try to, do I leave the car, get an Uber, get my other car, deal with it later? Right? Thinking about the things that I have to do. Well, in that moment, I decided, okay, you know what? I'm just going to try to change the tire on my own. Part 3, never changed a tire before, okay? So I was like, well, we're going to do this. So I called my mechanic, I sent him some pictures, and he kind of walked me through a few things, but it was pretty straightforward, jack up the car, unscrew the lug nuts. It's actually not that complicated. And so I enlisted his help, I sent him pictures, he walked me through it on the phone. Then I get to the lug nuts, I can't get these babies off. These are just so tight, right? So luckily, and very thankfully, a couple pulled up next to me in the library parking lot, and he was like, would you like me to help you loosen up those lug nuts? I was like, that would be fantastic. I just cannot get them. And so he helped me and I was very thankful. And I actually changed the tire on my own. And I called my mechanic and I said, okay, I've changed it. I was like, if you could just order me a permanent tire and I will make an appointment to come in tomorrow. And bing, bam, boom, done. Okay, well now with my schedule, that had probably taken an hour. So I texted one of my clients and I was like, I cannot make it today. I'll make it up to you on Friday. And they were fine with that. They were like, no problem. And then you have to regroup because this is all very dysregulating, right? Like first it was just tiresome that it happened. Then I was physically tired from actually having to change the tire. I mean, it takes a lot out of you. I was angry with the insurance company and the roadside assistance people for basically not freaking helping me. And then I was frazzled because I was late and I was running behind, and I'm a person that really likes to stay on schedule. But going through the other appointments, I had to keep in mind, okay, you still have a job to do, right? And so this goes back to this question that I've brought up in many, many videos, which is, what do you need and want to get done for the day? And how do you want to appear to people at the end of the day. And I want to appear professional. I want to, appear competent. I want to appear like, okay, I can get this done. I'll be on my way. I'll communicate. And I did, I was a little bit frazzled. I made a spelling error on my report card and I put 10-minute visit instead of 20-minute visit, even though I had pictures with a stopwatch that, 0 to 20 minutes, and we did a 13-minute walk. And, this client was like, well, was it 10 minutes or was it 20 minutes? I was like, well, did you look at the pictures? Because the fucking pictures say 20 minutes. But, I was like, okay, the time says right there, 1:30 to 1:50, it was 20 minutes, whatever. So I was annoyed, but I was like, okay, I knew I was annoyed. So this is another part of this, realizing what you're feeling, okay? And then after completing those things for the day, I was like, okay, what is it that I want to do now? Well, I want to eat. I want to shower. I want to take care of my dog. And then I want to relax, right? And so that's what I did. I had to take care of myself. And so when these dysregulating things happen and things don't go your way, you may feel like the pressure's on. You may feel like, why is this happening to me? You may feel like you can't do it. And the biggest thing that gets me through these situations is, well, it's two things. One is telling myself, I can do this. I can do this. And when I do it, I'm like, damn girl, I did this. The second thing is, again, to remember, what is it that you need to get done for that day? And if you can't see a client or you can't make an appointment, then you tell them, hey, life just happened. I got a flat tire. I'm not going to be able to come by. So tell me about a time when you've had a packed schedule or you've wanted to be on track. Something happened. Maybe it was a canceled flight. Maybe something happened at work. Maybe somebody stood you up for a date. Leave me a note in the comments below about what kind of dysregulating events have almost put a damper on your day, or maybe they did, and what maybe you could do to keep your schedule on track, and tell me some things that you've done that have not worked. My name's Jen. You've been watching BPD Woman Shorts, and I will see you next time. Bye.